What is going on, guys? B2B FIFA here, and welcome to episode 21 of the Academy Project. Today, like almost every other episode, we begin by doing a little bit of training. I decided to train my boy Kren because, let's be honest with each other, he's the best striker we have. Thomas is okay, Son is alright. I think I like Son a little more than Thomas. Not sure about him yet, but Kren is definitely our better striker still. And then, of course, our boy Sip gets a little bit of training. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, I don't know how I feel about Sip anymore. You'll see a little bit more about what I mean further in this episode. Essentially, he's being outgrown by some other players, and that's a good thing and that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because I don't want to not play with Sip. Sip is so good. He's he was our little star last season, and I want to keep on playing with him. But as you can see, he used to be one of the better players on the team, and now Kren and Kenizevic and Suk and just so many other players and Scout Future Star, all of them are just better than him. They're just better than him at this point, at least overall wise. But as you can see, we jump into the game with Notts County, and I like Notts County. I think I've said this before. I like their uniform. I like the badge. I like the way they play. They're a very attacking team in this, in FIFA, and I really enjoy playing against them. But here we jump into the 10th minute. Right here, Notts County on the ball. They send it into their striker. Their striker shoves me off. They take a shot. Our boy Cooper sticks a foot out and is able to keep it out of the net. Lucky for us, that didn't go in. But Notts County is still on the ball in the 12th minute right here. They go ahead and send it out to Burke. Burke to Oliver. Oliver takes a shot and put it in the top corner. Boys, like, magnificent little goal. I can't say anything about that. They worked that very, very well. Can't be mad. I mean, yeah, that was... It was nice. It was nice. I'm not going to be a sour pups today. I'm just not going to be sour about anything today. I don't want you guys to think that I'm here to rant about the game all the time. I rant a little bit here and there, but that's because it's how I feel in the moment. Anyways, it's the 14th minute. We get a throw in. Right here, we have the ball with Kenizevic. Kenizevic looks up. He sees Suk. Suk back to Kenizevic. Kenizevic to Kren. And Kren puts it into the back of the net. Very happy with that. Notts County's lead did not last very long, boys. Not very long. Very happy that our boy Kren was able to score right there. Oh, man, he had a little drought. Happy that he was able to find his shooting boots and move forward. And right here, they go ahead and kick off. We jump straight into the 45th minute. And yes, boys, that's how it ends. The first half ends 1-1 with Notts County. And to be honest with you, I felt really good. I was a little bit disappointed that they scored before us. I feel like we're conceding too many goals, but, you know, being able to reply immediately, very happy with that. Here in the 52nd minute right here, our boy Morales, Matias Morales, sends it over to Sip. Sip is fighting with the ball, or not with the ball, but for the ball. He gets it back right there, sends it over to Kren. Our boy Kren cuts in, takes a little finesse shot right here, and it's held by the keeper. And they are finally able to clear. Let's talk about Morales for a little bit. Look at that guy. He is huge. Right here, they get a little opportunity. I went ahead and put it there because Notts County didn't have much opportunities after their goal. So they get a couple very weak opportunities right here. Morales just pushes him off the ball, gives it away right there. But let's talk about Morales. This dude is huge. He's quick enough. He's strong. He just pushes players off the ball. Very happy with that signing, and he's got potential. I mean, what else can you ask for, though? We have Dudar, and I have to give Dudar a little bit of not training, but a little bit of game time, because he was doing really good things for us. But I just really like this Morales guy. I hope he continues to improve because he is an asset to us. He's an awesome little player. Right here, Kren gets the ball taken away from him. He's trying to fight back. Right here, our boy Carter recovers, sends it over to Kren. Kenizevic. Kenizevic looks up. Kenizevic gets brought down in the box. Boys, we could have had a goal right there. And yes, we get a penalty and they get a yellow card. Deserved yellow card. I don't think anyone can say anything about that. And of course, Our boy Kren is on it, and let's see what happens. Puts it into the back of the net. A beautiful penalty. Finally, he's able to start scoring his penalties. Oh man, I'm so happy he finally found his shooting boots. 2 goals in 1 game. Very good penalty too. That wasn't a bad pen at all. So I'm very happy he scored here in the 84th minute. Sip is on the ball right here. He sends it over to Anderson. Anderson looks up, sees Kinizevic. Kinizevic cuts in. He sees our boy Kren. Kren takes the shot, and it's deflected by the defender. I don't know if that would have went in, but I wanted to show you the opportunities I had. And it's the 90th minute, boys, and we are able to take the W. 2-1 to score. Blackpool 2, Notts County 1. And the Notts County manager is not very happy. We sure are. Ronaldinho, he just doesn't care. He's like, this is what I expect from my boys. Anyways, let's move on. Let's take a look at what we have to do. And I'm sure we got some maintenance to look into right now. And yes, we do. We go ahead and we start doing some training. I don't know why I so want Kren. I so wanted Kren this episode to get some training. And right here, I decided to train our boy Harris. Our squad has improved to the point where he's almost surplus, boys. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, it was going to get to the point where some of our favorite players were eventually going to stop showing as many times. And look at that, Morales got a little, like, real nice haircut in his photo, but in game, he's got long hair, he's got a mustache. I mean, he looks like an adult film star, to be completely honest with you. But here, he looks super sharp. Anyways, I go ahead and do a little bit of training for those guys right there. Our boy Cooper goes up to 60 overall. Very happy with him. Now, Cooper's another one, though. Like, he is not improving as quickly as McNeil. And I can't remember other goalkeepers' name. I'm such a bad manager, boys. I apologize. But he's not improving as much. I mean, he's 60, McNeil 61, and the other goalkeeper is 58. Here, Kyle Vassell, goodbye, brother. We don't need you. And get a couple of transfer offers. And as soon as I get a transfer offer for a real player, they are out the door because we don't need real players in our life. And right here, we choose the orange kit. Hartlepool has the blue kit, so we can't use our away kit. And it's kick off right here. Blackpool versus Hartlepool, boys. We jump straight into the 15-minute. Hartlepool's on the ball. Hartlepool sends it back, and they are trying to hold the ball up in the middle. And we get it. Well, basically, we take it away. They recover almost instantly right here. They're still on the ball. We recover, and once again, they're on the ball. I mean, it was just a cluster. I mean, there was too much going on. But right here, they're on the ball. They go ahead and send it into the box. They go ahead and get this opportunity right here. Very lucky that didn't go in. And we're just lucky, boys. That should have gone in. That should have gone in, and maybe that would have swayed the score or changed the momentum or something. But Sip right here on the ball. He goes ahead. He does a little fake shot turn in, gets a shot, and it's blocked by their keeper. I don't know how they were able to keep that in, but they were. I saw it out. Anyways, right here, our boy Kren sends it in, and he gets it taken away. Tushev has the ball, sends it back into Kinizevic. Kinizevic takes a really weak shot. I don't know if he's left-footed or right-footed. I really need to start learning these guys. But the thing is, I feel like this season or maybe next season, we're going to find our actual full team. Like these guys, I mean, some of them will stay, but most of them will probably end up leaving and not even be part of our true squad. But right here, we're on the ball with Sip. Sip takes a shot and it goes over the bar. Not the greatest shot in the world, but I wanted to showcase some of our opportunities. Right here, Sip does a little stop and turn, sends it over to Morales. Morales right here into Suk. Suk gets it taken away. They go ahead and clear. And yes, boys, Sip gets taken out and he is injured. Man, Sip is one of our best players. He's got 4-star skills. He's got a little bit of pace. He's got a little bit of dribbling. He's a little agile. I mean, he's a good player for this league, boys, and we need a good player. And I feel like he's just getting injured too often. Now, it's only the second time, but if he starts getting injured 2-3 times a season, then he just might be injury prone. We might have to get rid of Sip. It's something I don't want to say, but we can't afford to have someone like that on the books who we're paying wages to, and they're not playing. I mean, they might perform when they play, but they're not playing. Right here, they got a really good opportunity. Very lucky right here that they weren't able to put that rebound into the back of the net. It's the 82nd minute, and the truth is that Hartlepool had a couple more chances than we do. I was really nervous this game right here. I mean, it's the 83rd minute. I'm just trying to hold up play and just calm down. Try to get the best passes in. That was a horrible pass right here. Kunizevic can't keep control of the ball. Woods is looking in. He sends it into Featherstone. Featherstone to Walker. And Walker's looking up. And he's like, you know what? Nope, that's not a good shot right here. And I finally got toe poke it away right here. Get it over to Kren. Kren is trying to find something to do. He goes ahead and does a fake shot. He looks in, takes a shot, bottom corner. Third goal of this episode for our boy Kren. Very happy with his performance. He is just doing work. Very, very happy with our man right here. Just, man, I'm glad. I don't know if it was a training. I don't know. But he turns up. And when he turns up nicely. Right here, 88th minute. We're winning 1-0. And at this point, I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and just try to defend this lead. Because all we need is the 3 points. I wanted to score more goals, but I'm like, let's try to defend. Let's try to not make any stupid mistakes. And we finally get it taken away. And you know me, when I get a scoring opportunity, I smell blood and I go for it. Right here, I send it up to Kren. Kren looks in. He tries to essentially sweat it, and our boy right there misses. I was like, how do you miss an open net, buddy? Like, really? He basically put it in a silver platter for you. You just go ahead and miss it. It's whatever. It's a 90th minute. We get a corner. So right here, I'm looking at Morales. I'm like, dude is huge. Let me go ahead and try and put him on a ball. Right here, he does that horrible header. And I'm like, oh, man, are his headers bad? Ugh. And I'm like, all right, let me give him another opportunity because he is the tallest. So I go, excuse me. I go ahead and I put it on his head again. And look at this, boys. Puts it into the back of the net. Beautiful header. Our boy Matias Morales doing good work for us. Very happy with this signing. Just very good player overall. I am so glad we were able to sign the guy. Look at him. I mean, he's supposed to be like 17 years old. He looks like he's 40. It doesn't matter what he looks like, right? As long as he's defending well and scoring goals when we need him to score. And yes, boys, it is the 90th minute. And that is how this game is going to end. Very happy to leave this game with a clean sheet. Very happy to leave this game with more than one goal. Ronaldinho, he's content. You know, this is the type of game we should be winning. We should be winning 2-1, 2-0. It can't just be draws, 0-0s, and, you know, 1-1 draws and 1-0 wins. We need to start scoring more. And Ronaldinho right there, happy with that result. I decided to go in and do a little bit more training. This time I trained my boy Charlie Thomas. Santoro, Mr. Valerio Santoro gets a little bit of training as well. Our boy, who do I train? Larson? Really? Okay, apparently I trained Larson. Then I also trained our new center back, Nymanen, I believe is his name. If I say that incorrectly, please go ahead and correct me in the comments below. And I also train our boy Hall. Hall is really close to 59 overall, which means he's really close to catching up to our boy Cooper, which means, I mean, it doesn't mean anything right now. Here we get an offer for that player. Don't know who that is. Don't care. He's leaving the club. See ya. No one cares. Anyways, transfer window day, not transfer window day, transfer deadline day. And essentially I'm just trying to hurry through this transfer window. I have no more business to do. I couldn't do as many purchases as I wanted, but the truth is I'm okay with who I have at front. Kren, I'm happy with him. Thomas, he's a backup. And then we get this offer right here for Brad Potts. You can leave the club. Thank you very much. We don't need your services. We never really needed them. I mean, I guess we technically did need them, but we never really wanted them. So you can leave, brother. No thank you for any of your services. Anyways, deadline day is over. And we go into a game on the 1st of the month, I think. And here I'm just looking at my youth squad, trying to find out what I can do. I actually released one player right there. We can be critical about who we can take into the team now. Ethan Bell, I'm looking at him. I'm like, ooh, okay. So I go ahead and sign him. Morris gets released. Right here, goes into the squad, and that other guy right there gets released as well. Peltola gets rejected. This guy gets approved. This guy gets rejected, and this guy gets rejected. Essentially, right now, anyone with an initial potential of possible 90 or below is getting rejected. Now, I say that, but the truth is, if I see a player that I need, or a type of player that I need, and he's like 86s, 87s potential overall, I might sign him. So if you guys see me, please don't slay me in the comments below. Anyways, right here, I'm looking at who I can sign, and I decided to go ahead and sign everyone who's eligible. Every single player from our youth squad who's eligible, I go ahead and sign. Bell gets a contract right here. Albelovsky right here gets a contract as well. Let's see. Yes, Tabak gets a contract as well. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Vukoha. Don't know. Please tell me how do you say that, and I'll be happy to pronounce it properly from here on out. So, looking at the squad right here, and of course, Sip is injured. He can't play. So I'm like, all right. So who's gonna go into the squad? So. Vir Johannesson is essentially the logical answer, right? But I was looking at his overall. I'm like, he's 50 overall. Do I really want to field a 50 overall player? And look at our squad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 real players only left. Everyone else is a youngster. Now, having said that, most of them are crap, but everyone on the team essentially is a youngster. And our primary 11 is a fairly decent team now. I mean, they are mostly up to scratch to the other teams in the league. I think so, at least. Anyways, our boy Kren is a 64 overall. He's a really good. If in ultimate team terms, he would be possibly a shiny bronze. I think every 64 overall is a shiny bronze. So he's a shiny bronze at this point. He's a good bronze player. He's on the Emre Moore level. Maybe not Emre Moore, but you know what I mean. He's 64 overall. Right here, we got a close-up of our 40-year-old posing to be 17 or 16, whatever the game says his age is. It doesn't matter. Anyways, right here, they kick off the ball. And, oh, sorry, I went ahead and punched the mic right there. They kick off the ball, and it's the 14th minute. Cambridge United is on the ball. And, boys, disclaimer, this game was boring. This game was boring. Almost nothing. I mean, there's a couple opportunities, but nothing serious happened. Like, I threw that in there. That's not a real chance. I just threw it in there because I was like, yeah, there's not much to show. Here, Morales gets booked for doing nothing. All he did was be a solid, big defender who's doing his job properly, and he gets booked. I'm like, what? And that's how you know that there was almost nothing going on. I punched the mic again. What am I doing? Anyways, there was nothing going on. It's the 45th minute, and yeah, nothing happened. They got one decent chance. We didn't do anything, and Morales got a yellow card. Some of their players got some cards as well, I believe. I can't remember properly right now. And right here in the 54th minute, Yalman on the ball sends it into Tushaf to Sanchez. By the way, Sanchez is a really good player. Morales once again on the ball. He looks out. He sees Santoro. Santoro sends it, or not looks back, but sends it back to Morales. Morales right here sends it into Kren. I don't know what Kren is doing that far back, but okay. Tushaf right here on the ball. He's holding up play again. Kren once again sends it over to Santoro. Santoro looks in. He sees Sook, and Sook sends it to Kenisevic. Kenisevic gets a shot in, and it hits the goalkeeper, and he's able to hold on to it. 67th minute right here, boys. I decide to pause the game, and you know what time it is. We go in and we make some necessary changes because we want to go ahead and try and affect momentum because we believe in this juju. And I believe it's in the game, and I'm going to do anything I can to benefit me. So right here, we send it out to Kren. Kren takes a shot. It gets it gets saved basically. And they go ahead and clear the ball. Right here, Omozuzi on the ball, sends it out to Dune or Dunn or whatever his name is, to Keane. Keane gets it taken away. Right here, we are on the ball. Kinisevic right here trying to hold up play really well. Tries to send it into Shaw. Shaw can't get to it. That was a poor pass, to be honest, right here. And they are on the ball. Look at this opportunity. S. Pole. This guy, I don't know, okay? But I look at him, and I think he's from Argentina. And it's not... Look at this opportunity by him as well. Again, like, he was attacking the nonsense that I got out of us. I mean, he was possibly their best player. And that's how the game ends, boys. 0-0. It is what it is. But guess what? 2 wins this game, 1 draw, 7 points out of possible 9. And Paul right here, he's upset because he felt Cambridge should have won, and Cambridge should have won, to be honest. To be completely fair to them, they should have in fact won, but they didn't. So it is what it is. But boys, that's where I'm going to leave the episode. If you guys enjoy, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and you guys have an awesome day. Peace.